Assalamualaikum and good morning to all potential investor, which is Dr. Nurhati and others. I am Muhammad Faiz bin Takhiruddin as a CEO of Tuna Senyum Berhad. Now I will introduce our company member, which is the first one is Muhammad Saadi Mahfuz as a financial manager. Second is Muhammad Afiq Asidik as operation manager. Third is Muhammad Adib Abdullah as administrative manager. And the last one is Muhammad Nur Arif as marketing manager. Today, we will present our company that is a Tuna Senyum Berhad.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For now, I will explain about the executive summary for our business, which is Tuna. Tuna is a startup business enterprise to be established in Johor, which conducting a delivery service of fresh groceries such as fresh seafood, meat and poultry, and fresh vegetables. Our tagline is Tuna to you. For our customer, they can use our mobile application, which is Tuna, where they can select all the groceries that they want and buy using that mobile application. So besides that, Tuna target two population, which are urban and semi-urban location, because in that location they have a very busy life, so we can settle their problem by help them to deliver their groceries. And for the mission is we are a company committed to provide a quality fresh groceries at our customer doorstep. We strive to provide quality service on time based on best practice for the satisfaction of our customer. For our vision is to be the premier courier and logistics service of fresh groceries in Malaysia, utilizing our own network and selected partners. For objective, we taking good control of the delivery process. We want to develop a system that will surely satisfy the customer. And the last one, we want to improve the communication between the client and the server and minimize the time of ordering. Okay, this is our organizational chart, which lead by Muhammad Faiz bin Takhiruddin as CEO. And then we have four manager, which are financial manager, who is Muhammad Saadi bin Muhammad Mahfuz. For the operation manager is Muhammad Afiq Asidik. For admin manager is Muhammad Adib. And the last one is marketing manager, which is Muhammad Nur Arif bin Muhammad Zaid.
We continue to the role of the team. I, as a CEO, are responsible for staff welfare and coordinating the business and company plan for the future. Next is a financial manager. Financial manager is responsible for financial company and produce financial reports, direct investment activity, and develop strategy and plan for the long-term financial goal of the company. Next is marketing manager. Marketing manager is responsible to identify new potential market for the company and maintain the existing demand of product for the company in order to raise and build demand for the company in the future. Next is operation manager. Operation manager is directly engaged with the vendor and shop owner to joint venture with our service or our products. He is responsible to make effective system for our computer and mobile apps. Lastly is administrative manager. Administrative manager responsible to plan, direct and coordinate the company administrative tasks in order to oversee the process of recruiting, interview and hiring rider. We continue to the problem statement. The first one is running of time issue. Based on statistic, the average time spent buying grocery is about 2.5 hours by a person. For the 1 year, we spend about 38 days to buy a grocery. This is a lot of time of our life. When we buy grocery, we will pushing a heavy trolley, carry heavy bags and driving through traffic jam. We will also visit a fruit store and another physical store before returning home in a tired. The issue is the people must go many places and take a lot of time to buy a grocery. Second is difficult to get quality and fresh goods. It's hard to get quality and fresh grocery if we do not know. sometimes we do not expert in choosing fresh and good quality of fish or seafood or vegetable. At the same time, we do not know the proper process of cleaning of fish for removing the scale or guts. Therefore, the food that we make is not tasteful and make we stress about the cooking.
Okay, hello. So now I will be presenting our strategy for this application. We apply the Potter's generic strategy for this application. Our service is a bit unique and new to the people. We aspire to be the pioneer for this kind of service in Johor, and with that, we implement the Potter's generic strategy approach. Potter's generic strategy illustrates how a business seeks for a competitive advantage throughout the selected market scope. Potter's generic strategy, we have chosen differentiation strategy for this application, and there are few reasons why we choose this service differentiation strategy. And it is, for the first one, because of the uniqueness of the service we provide. The second one is there is no perceived substitute for our kind of service, which made groceries and fresh ingredients shopping easier without the need of stepping out of your house. And majority of our seafood are locally wild caught from our local fishermen. It is fresh from the sea. Next, the service description of these tuna apps. So tuna apps is one-stop online fresh food and grocery buying application. You can say good to long lines, crowded stores and traffic bottlenecks. Add fresh veggies, poultry, seafood and other foods to your cart and have them delivered by our rider to your home today. The majority of our seafood is freshly caught locally from our own supplier near the Kampung Pendas, Johor Bahru, and also Kampung Pasir Puteh, Pasir Gudang, which is a fisherman's village. We choose these two locations in order to maintain our product's freshness. On top of that, we also deliver fresh organic vegetables to your doorstep direct from organic farms. The objective of our apps are, the first one is to save time. You have a list in hand and know precisely what you need to buy before visiting an online grocery store. Shopping for groceries online will take you less than 5 minutes only. Shoppers may place order in the convenience of their own home in 5 minutes or less, and their goods will be delivered in no time. The second one, you can reduce your carbon footprint while saving money on gas and parking. With online grocery shopping, you don't need to burn a single drop of petrol. In addition, no parking fees are required, which saves you a lot of money. And the third one is we want to provide work opportunities for the society. The rider is needed to pick up and deliver the item. As a result, Tuna apps would recruit part-time or full-time rider. This would allow those who do not have work to earn money by becoming our rider. Last but not least is to help increase the sale of small and local supermarket. One of our main target to be the supplier is local and small supermarket which located in remote area. Anyone can apply to become our supplier, and we do not have specific condition for them. That's all. Thank you.
We will take a look on market segmentation. Tuna is located in Johor Bahru, which has population of 1,044,548 residents in 2021 and is predicted to increase in the upcoming years. Due to pandemic, people are staying at home, and this will benefit us as they probably will use our services to top up their home groceries. We target all ages and genders, especially housewives that didn't have much time due to chores. This will save their time and they will be able to prepare meals for their family. So we will proceed to the next presenter.
So next we are going to take a look at the strategy on promotion of tuna. So tuna is a new business and it is a startup company. So as a startup, we need to ensure that our product information can be delivered to our customer. So here are the strategies and promotion for tuna. First of all, we are going to engage in banking advertisement at the social media platform. what is a social media platform? Basically, we are targeting for 4 social media platforms, which is Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and also TikTok. So basically, every social media platform have their own targets, which is, for example, Facebook, we are targeting for older people, which is from 45 to 60 years old, while other platform, we are targeting for age other than that. So we are hoping that by this strategy, it can reach every people in Johor Bahru. Next, we are going to take a look at our next strategy. So having a demand is useless without a supply. So the supplier for tuna apps is the seller themselves. So we also need to make our promotion to our seller. So we are implementing the direct approach techniques, because seller will need more understanding on how they will register on our apps and what benefits will they get. So by doing direct approach technology, we will send our team to all the local fresh markets and the fisherman village and also the local grocery store, and we will explain to them, and we will provide a brochure, and also we will provide them steps to register for them to gain better understanding, and they will have more interest to register themselves as seller in tuna apps. So next, we are going to take a look at the business strategies. So the first business strategies is the Porter 5 forces model. This model will give us a better understanding about competitive in an industry. So the first force is competitive of industry. So basically, we identify that this online grocery delivery industry is a very low competition. We managed to find one competitors, which is the Happy Fresh, but Happy Fresh platform is through website only and no mobile apps, and also at the same time they're focusing on the seller of supermarkets, while we focusing on local fresh markets, which will be a preference for our local people. So basically, the competition is very low. So next, the second force is the potential of new entrants. This industry will have high entry barrier because it requires higher time and also higher costs for them to enter into the industry. So for a period of time, we believe that we will be conquering the market. Next force is the power of supplier. We have various amount of supplier to become our seller, so we have a high amount of seller, and the power of supplier is not strong. And fourth one is the power of buyer. These mobile apps will become a favorite for all the people in Johor Bahru, because so that we will have a high amount of buyer, and because we have higher target markets, and also the apps we will produce will be a user-friendly apps. And the last forces will be the power of substitutes. The substitutes for online delivery groceries will be the offline platform. However, during this pandemic offline platform will be unstable because there will be a lot of changes. And if let's say that even the pandemic is over, we still manage, because we will help for those who have tight schedule, busy schedule, for them to only just click their buttons for them to purchase their groceries and also wet foods.
I will present on SWOT analysis, which comprise of 4 components. The first one is strength. We conduct our business through online apps, which is Tuna, that have same features with available apps. What differentiates us with them is we gather all local sellers in an app to enable the customers to make their own choices of groceries. Every detail such as pickup and rider will be notified in the app. This enables the customers to contact the vendor for any adjustment in their current order. By using this app, interaction with people can be reduced. Next, weaknesses of Tuna is not all areas in Johor Bahru being covered, which has limited their abilities to gain new customers. As a startup, only few vendors will partner up with them and available in the app. The services provided by them is in the radius of 12 kilometers from the vendor, and customer that couldn't find their preferred shop will less likely to use this app again. So we will proceed to the next point. We will take a look on the third component, which is opportunities. Due to pandemic that happens, everyone are required to stay at home. We seize this opportunity to introduce our apps to them, which will ease them in purchasing their groceries online. They just need to make choices, pay for it, and wait for the rider to arrive with their goods. This is very helpful as people didn't have to go out and eventually obey to government's instructions. Last component is trade. Happy Fresh provides similar services but more focused on supermarkets such as Tesco and Jaya Grocer. Our vendor comes from local sellers, which is from local fresh market, small grocery store, and even from fisherman's village. They possess trade when they try to partner up with our vendor list as they already have brand and customers. So that's all from me. We will proceed to the next presenter.
Next, we're going to take a look at the financial strategy. So for the financial strategy, for the startup cost, we will need a fund for us to develop the apps. So to be able to develop and build an apps that can cater for the population of people in Johor Bahru, and also at the same time that can cater for users of Android and also iOS, we need the fund of around 200,000 ringgit, which we hope that our investors today can invest on us. So for the sources of revenue, we will take 15% of the commission from the seller, which is the percentage of commission is much less than the other online delivery apps. For example, for Panda and Grab, the commission will take around more than 20%. So the next sources of revenue will be the riders top up. For a rider to get their jobs, so they will need to top up, and each delivery we will deduct 3% from the amount of delivery charge. So next, for the cost of goods sold, basically is the seller sale that we have mentioned just now, and also the delivery charge that we have charged to the customer, and we will return back all the delivery charge to the rider.